Welcome, Scorpio, Sagittarius, to your June Astro Dice reading. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, hit that big old like button and subscribe. Okay, guys, let's get in here and see what is going on with you. For those of you who are new, this is where I take astrology with tarot and make a small horoscope for the month. A lot of people consider it tarot scoping, so it's the same. Okay, it's just done a little bit different. Okay, guys, let's go. Best message coming out. And if you guys are interested in guided meditation with manifestation, which is also a type of hypnosis as well, or relaxing music or meditation music, you can always check out my second channel. All the description is in the description area underneath the video, and also for personal readings as well as down there. Okay, best message coming out. Going straight to the first house with some Taurus energy. Oops. Look at that with Jupiter coming in. Wow. Love that Jupiter coming in. We're talking about that confidence, courage, self-belief, and luck. So far, so good. Like starting out that way. That Taurus energy. The energy around you shows abundance of nature. It's rich, earthy, and productive, yet relaxed and slow. And going straight into the first house, where people see you and give the impressions you give. And also not that, also remember that the first house is also how we look at ourselves as well. It's not always what everybody else is seeing, but it's also what we are seeing as well. So, and that's why she's looking in the mirror saying, what do people see in me? So it's the impressions that you give out to the world, but also what you give to yourself. So remember that. Okay, getting straight into this. Wow, I'm already excited. Getting straight into the situation is taking place in the beginning of the month, middle of the month, and the end of the month. Already starting really good over here with that Jupiter. I'm loving the Jupiter energy. Especially in that first house, because it's saying, you know what, I can see that I have confidence, and others can see that I have self-confidence as well. So that's a good thing. If you're looking in the mirror seeing yourself with more confidence, you're expanding that out and spreading that out to others as well. Nice. I'm going to have a little bit of a skip in your walk. Beginning of the month, we have rebirth. Look at that. Rebirth coming out with wishes fulfilled. There's that Jupiter energy coming through. Okay. And we have community. So some kind of wishes fulfilled over here when it comes to the community. But people in the community are going to notice that you have changed, that you are more like kind of limelighting. Your energy is very high. You're going to be in the presence of, the community is going to notice all kinds of things. If you guys work out in the community, which probably most of you do, right? Your coworkers and people around you, you go to that one, maybe, same restaurant all the time or cafe all the time. The people know you there. They're going to notice that that you're glowing, right? So definitely doing a lot better. And it could even be if you work in the community, you could be getting a wish fulfilled. Maybe you own your own business, things of this nature. But there's definitely a huge transformation that's going on over here with this rebirth card. So let's clarify on that. Yeah, it's saying that where there was worry, where you have released all the worries to be able to bring this wishes fulfilled in. You had some kind of painful ending when it came to that situation, but you've let it go. Because it's kind of like whatever didn't kill me made me stronger. For the wishes fulfilled over here. So it says with the wishes fulfilled, you do have the Page of Cups. And some of you may have new love coming in. So if you feel like somebody really hurt you and you've been down and out within that situation, it definitely could be a new relationship. But there's definitely some kind of happy surprise coming for you that feels like this is going to be the level of commitment that you're looking for, whether it's love or a promotion or anything like that. Right? So it's going to feel like there's something very achievable coming toward you that you really want to have. For those of you, if it is love, it's going to be there's going to be a very flirty, confident person coming toward you. It could be a Pisces or a Taurus. Um, okay, so let's see what we're doing over here with the community. Community, yeah, it feels like there was you could have had some breakup, like I said, or broken communication, with someone, and the tensions were running high, and they could see that, but now it's all changed around. Right now, they see you as the King of Cups, where your emotions are so different, and you're glowing, and you're out there, and you're, supportive. Right? Just things are just completely changed, and you're more in control and more balanced, and your friends are going to notice this, and people that you work with and things of this nature. Right? That's how they're seeing you, as more in control, more balanced. And if this new love is coming toward you, it definitely could be a Cancer or a Pisces, like I said, or a Taurus. And they're definitely going to see you as balanced and supportive. And they are also very balanced and a supportive leader, taking on that King of Cups energy. In the mid-month, you do have staying on course. So definitely you know where you're going, and you are staying on course, right? You have this beautiful good luck coming in. You're going to start really seeing it coming in, right? Not only between the beginning of the month, and if you don't really see it at the beginning of the month, a lot of times we don't really notice it unless it's really big, right? But you do have this commitment, so that could just be like, whoa, that's awesome, right? Really recognizing the results. And sometimes it's a little tough, but in a situation like this, I don't think it's going to be too tough. It's just going to be slow, right? It's slow and relaxed. So setting your course, you do have the Akashic Field, which is saying, ooh, hold on, let's get the other card out before we can move there, because, yeah, I'm discovering what it is. Look at that. I'm discovering so there is definitely more to discover over here. Wow. Setting your course to discover more. You have this beautiful wish coming in, which you're going to kind of recognize. Like I said, because you don't 100% recognize it, because you're still on your journey. You're still kind of you're still digging the way over here. The Akashic Field right here, though, is one of forces. I want to look that up just real quick here, my friends. This card is talking about amazing opportunities abound at this time. You can increase and accelerate the experience by opening the doors of your Akashic records. Your life force energy resonates with universal synchronicity now, so you can explore the records and receive exactly the information that you need and the energy that can help you. Engage in the pursuit with conscious focus. So you really want to make sure you're meditating at this time and really paying attention to your dreams as well. And making sure that that the universe is always ready and willing to align you with the heartfelt desires, and now is the time to make them happy, so they want you to dig deeper. And that's what this is, dig deep, right? You have the angels around you to help you dig deep. You have that within you. Your higher self is going to help you set that course to get to that rainbow, because you already have a piece of that wish fulfilled coming in, but you're not done yet. Whoa, hello, you're not done yet. You're just like right there. You're right there in the very beginning as it's making its way. So it says, I want you to learn more. I want you to explore more with Uriel the Sphinx, saying, I want you to dig a little bit deeper, my friends, towards the mid-month, right? Do not allow financial setbacks to be only on your mindset. Do not allow worry and lack of faith and lack of. And those of you who watch my manifestation, videos, we talk about this all the time. We don't want to be in lack of nothing. Lack keeps us in lack. So it's saying, by setting your course, you're getting away from anything that all of a sudden upsets you, that makes you want to feel like I have lack of. We don't want to be in that mindset. We don't want to feel like we're lonely. We don't want to feel like we have low self-esteem. You were just high and mighty in the very beginning of the month, but then all of a sudden it's kind of taking a down. Somebody could be getting in your head, making you feel worried, feeling isolated, feeling poverty-stricken. Do not allow those things to get into your mind, and definitely please don't say that. Do not tell people I am poor. Do not tell people I am this and I am that, because that will keep you there. Words are powerful. So that's what they're saying. You're going to start digging deeper for the bigger understandings of how to get passionate about what it is you truly have. You already have your wishes fulfilled coming in. Now it's maintaining it, grabbing it, and let's go. I think the reason why it starts doing this in the mid-month, this feeling lack of, feeling all of this stuff, is because the Taurus energy is so slow that you could feel like I was there, I had it in the very beginning of the month. Now it's mid-month, it's about the 15th, 16th of the month, and I don't see anything else happening. So maybe it's not really meant for me. Maybe blah, blah, blah. Right? So then all of a sudden, because things are not happening fast enough, you're going to start doing the back and forth wishy-washy kind of energy, right? But Spirit says, I want you to move fearlessly. I want you to speak fearlessly. I want you to be charming, sexy, impulsive. And yeah, this kind of impulsiveness is a good impulsiveness, not a bad one. We're not talking about bad. There's a fine line between what's good and bad. And this is the good impulsive. This means I'm moving fearlessly and impulsive, meaning I'm not going to say no. I'm going to keep moving like fire, because life is unpredictable. And you may have this beautiful knight in shining armor over here who is this impulsive Aries coming towards you. It doesn't have to be an Aries, but that's my Aries card, so I'm just saying. This energy who wants to take this inspired action. But if you start getting down into a lower vibration, that's self-sabotage. You don't want to self-sabotage anything. So you want to make the choices. You want to look deep within the situation and start becoming a little crafty about the way you're speaking. Avoiding anything that can weigh options in your disfavor to the universe. Your own thoughts, your own feelings are what keep us away from things. Right? You want to weigh on those difficult decisions and start thinking about how I'm going to do this and that, and you're going to uncover these truths. They want you to dig. And where are you digging? To yourself. Self-reflection. Your truths. Looking at yourself in the mirror and confronting your fears, confronting who you are. Looking at yourself, pumping yourself up. Look in that mirror and say, I am beautiful. This is who I am. God made me the way I am, and I'm beautiful, but I know I can be better, and I know that there is so much more that I can do. I just, you know what, maybe I'm too rough on myself. Maybe I don't give myself enough credit where credit is due. Self-reflection. Like I said, the first house is not always about what other people see. It's also about what you see in yourself. That's why she is looking in the mirror. When you look in the mirror, what do you look at? How do you see yourself? Right? You are beautiful. You are kind. You know who you are. I am powerful. Be that Knight of Wands. Take that energy. I'm a sexy beast. 100, right? Get out there. I am powerful. I'm made of money. I'm smart. I know what I'm doing, right? I have money, and I can make money, and I can make a lot of money. Making money is no, you know, it's not hard. Just have to put myself out there to do so, right? And give myself the self-confidence to do it. The lightning bolt. That's the Tower, guys. The light of the world. In reverse. We'll have to look that one up. I don't get that one very often. There it is. There it is. There it is. Boom. Right there. Coming in crescent moon. There's the treasure. You're working towards the treasure. Spirit says, I have this treasure for you. Unlock the pieces of your mind to get to the treasure. Oh my gosh. You got it. In crescent moon is the gift. It is the Six of Wands. It is the victory. It is the wish coming true. It is the good luck that you're looking for from the Jupiter, saying within you is the luck. You hold the key coming out. And literally it's crazy because it's saying that not only, it's saying that what? The good luck in the very beginning of the month is slow in a process, but you have to dig deep. And then it's coming from the first house saying, well, the victory was all within you. You held the key. I have the lock. You have the key. Unlock me. But you can't unlock me until you figure it out. The light lightning bolt, sudden awareness. Boom, lightning struck you. Lightning is going to strike you. You're going to have this huge sudden awareness. Why is the sudden awareness here? Wow, what a beautiful story. Keep going, Spirit. Tell us, why is the lightning here? Self-development. Understanding that I don't have to have perfection. I don't have to be a perfectionist. Everything doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be motivated. It has to be inspiring. It has to be passionate. It has to have power. I don't want to have misdirected energy. I was misdirecting the energy in different ways, and now I have the sudden understanding that this is what everything is. I am going to focus where my focus needs to be. I have the inner calling and making that inner calling. And now the universe wants to blow their horn. They said, by God, you got it. Oh my gosh, you got it. Having the sudden awareness that, oh my God, this whole time it was within myself. I was the luck. I had it this whole time. I just had to open up to receive it. There it is again. Bam. 6 of keys. So in seriousness, it's the light of the world and the six on top of the 6 of wands. Wow. So it doesn't even matter because the light of the world was just literally, okay, I get it now with the judgment sitting on top of it. It's just saying you were not at mercy for yourself. You were holding yourself back by not understanding the phase, the awakening, the mercy of the situation. Not taking on the healthy things or answering the inner calling the right way. Well, you know, it's hard because a lot of us are like, well, what the hell is the right way? The right way is having the self-confidence and understanding that you are not better than I, and I am not better than you, right? And that we're all made here for a purpose. And now just getting down to that, understanding what the purpose is. Woo-hoo. So the 10, let's just look at the 10 really fast to see how they want to write it. Because I still am kind of interested in knowing how did they write it in reverse. Something disruptive in your life may have been thrown you off balance, or you have gotten very busy and the personal self has focused on little details in life instead of the inner priorities of spiritual calling, spiritual truth. And now you have it. See? You have put the higher self behind you and may turn it to it only occasionally, and sometimes only when a personal need arises. Understand that as long as you ignore the highest part of who you are, you turn away from the greater source of your power and joy. See, I already said that. Damn, I'm good. Yes. So now you have the 6 of Wands. You have the victory. You have the public recognition. There it was again. I had the public recognition in the very beginning. What happened? Well, things were moving a little slow. Me being a Taurus, I'm used to it, right? But it does cause Tauruses to be wishy-washy, right? We do get that way because now we're ready to rock and roll, and the universe says, whoa, Taurus, need to settle down. But for other signs, if you don't have that Taurus within you, you might feel like, oh, shit, what happened? How come I was put on the back burner? See, a lot of energies don't know how to deal with that. Right? And you, right, you have that Scorpio with you. Scorpio says, I kind of get it, you know, Taurus is my sister sign. We kind of procrastinate together. But that Sag says, but I'm on fire. I want to move, move, move. So then it's going to throw you off. So no matter what, it's going to throw you off anyways, right? Believe me, it throws me off all the time too. Because my Leo in me, my rising does not like that. So I understand where you're coming from. Because I'm Taurus, Leo rising. You know, when I get creative and I get inspired and we use that fire piece to us, it does get overwhelming. When we really want to take off like, you know, a bat out of hell. And then my Taurus says, no, you need to settle down. You need to relax. Go with the flow. Stop and smell the roses. And I'm like, no, I'm on a roll. And then it's like, oh, okay, let's do it. Now, if I didn't have that, I'm fine. I'm totally fine, right? I'm just like cool with it. I'm like, it's cool, it's coming. Right? But it can really put you on edge, especially when you know you're so close to something because you already had a good, happy surprise. So then you said, okay, here's the good, happy surprise. What the hell? How come it's moving so slow? Or how come it didn't come back? Or how come, where did it go? Where did you do this? Oh, I wasn't good enough. No, stay on course. You're right there. Okay, my guys, that was it for you, my friends. You guys have a beautiful month, okay? So no matter how it is, you guys totally got this. Okay, and if you do feel overwhelmed and this starts happening, come back to the video. Remember what I said, right? Don't allow yourself to get into that lower vibration. Come back to this video and say, you know what? I'll come back. I'll pump you up, right? That's what I do. Till next time, guys. Peace and love. Bye-bye.